Oak Island has always been a place of mystery, where countless explorers, treasure hunters, and dreamers have searched for answers for over 2 centuries. Season 13 is shaping up to be unlike anything that has come before. New leaks suggest that a truly remarkable discovery has been made deep beneath the garden shaft. According to the information, a perfectly preserved metal chamber has been found more than 140 feet underground. Sonar scans show not only the structure itself, but also objects inside that remain unidentifiable. This is not just another dig. The materials used in the construction of this chamber are said to be over 2,000 years old, hinting at a possible connection to the Roman Empire, something that nobody expected to find on this remote Canadian island. The discovery changes everything we thought we knew about Oak Island. For over 200 years, people have searched through the chaos of the money pit and surrounding areas, finding only scattered clues, bits of wood, coconut fibers, and a few coins. Each find hinted at something, but none provided a clear answer. Now, this metal chamber may be the breakthrough that finally validates decades of work. Unlike other discoveries, this chamber appears deliberately designed for preservation. Its metallic lining seems to protect it from water, decay, and the immense pressure underground, acting almost like a time capsule that has survived centuries intact. The sonar scans reportedly revealed that the chamber is about 10 feet wide and 15 feet long, with 3 large, dense rectangular objects inside. Each object is roughly the size of an old treasure chest. The readings suggest that these objects are made of solid metal. The fact that they have remained perfectly preserved for centuries is astonishing. Experts claim that the metal lining is unlike anything previously found on the island. Preliminary tests indicate that it is a lead-silver alloy, similar to those used in Roman engineering for aqueducts, tombs, and other high-value constructions. If this information is accurate, it could indicate a Roman presence on Oak Island centuries before anyone believed it possible. This discovery also ties in with previous finds, such as the Roman-style pilum uncovered in earlier seasons, and coins that may date back to Roman times. These artifacts, once thought to be anomalies, may now be understood as pieces of a larger, coherent puzzle. The implications are staggering. Could Oak Island have been visited or even settled by people with Roman knowledge hundreds of years before Columbus? Could this metal-lined chamber hold secrets far more valuable than gold, relics, documents, or religious artifacts preserved for centuries? Further speculation suggests that this chamber may have been constructed not by Romans directly, but by their successors, possibly the Knights Templar. Known for guarding sacred relics and advanced knowledge, the Templars were expert strategists in hiding treasures and secrets. It is possible that they used Roman engineering techniques to build this chamber as a secure vault or sanctuary, far from the chaos of medieval Europe. The precision and durability of the structure, along with the carefully preserved metal objects inside, support this theory. If true, it would represent one of the most remarkable discoveries in Oak Island history and perhaps in the history of early North American exploration. The chamber's location is also significant. Unlike the money pit, which has been explored extensively over centuries, this structure is offset by a distance that aligns with previously unknown geometric markers on the island, including what fans refer to as Nolan's Cross. This has sparked theories that the money pit may not have been the true treasure vault at all. It may have been a decoy designed to mislead explorers, while the real prize lay untouched, perfectly preserved, just a short distance away. The complexity of the tunnels, flood systems, and traps may have been designed to protect not gold, but sacred or historically invaluable items. According to leaks, the team has approached this discovery with extreme caution. After more than a century of speculation, errors, and dangerous attempts to excavate, the Lagina brothers and their crew are aware that this may be the most significant find in Oak Island history. The challenges of safely reaching and recovering the contents of the chamber are immense. The depth, the pressure, and the potential fragility of the objects inside require precise planning and execution. Every step must be calculated to avoid irreparably damaging what may be an irreplaceable piece of history. The fan community has also played a fascinating role in this season's developments. For years, online investigators have analyzed maps, satellite images, and historical records, creating theories that have helped guide the production team. Posts, research threads, and analyses by fans around the world often highlight patterns, markers, or historical hints that the team may not have initially considered. There is speculation that some of these fan-generated ideas may have influenced the search strategy, creating a collaboration between the Lagina brothers and a global network of amateur historians and enthusiasts.
Are accurate. Season 13 will focus on excavating this chamber and revealing its contents. The honeycomb drilling, sonar scanning, and constant analysis conducted in recent months have all been in preparation for this critical moment. For the first time, the show may shift from the thrill of the search to the tension and drama of uncovering a discovery that could rewrite history. Unlike previous seasons, where success was measured in coins, wood, and fragments, this season may present an intact artifact, engineered with incredible precision, built to survive for millennia. The implications go far beyond Oak Island itself. If the chamber and its contents are authentic, they could provide evidence of advanced knowledge and activity in North America long before European colonization. Historians, archaeologists, and researchers will have to reconsider what was thought impossible, and the origin and movement of Roman knowledge could take on a new significance. The lead-silver alloy, in particular, is a technological mystery. Creating it requires advanced smelting and precise metallurgical knowledge. That it could exist on a remote island off Nova Scotia centuries ago challenges the accepted timeline of human technological development in the region. Fans and historians alike are now left with questions. Was Oak Island a site of Roman or Templar activity? Was the money pit merely a sophisticated decoy designed to protect the real treasure? What is actually inside the metal chamber, and how has it remained so perfectly preserved for so long? Every clue, from coins to pilums, now takes on new meaning. The stakes have never been higher, and the search may finally be approaching a breakthrough that has eluded generations of treasure hunters. The new metal-lined chamber has reignited one of Oak Island's oldest debates. Who could have built such an advanced structure centuries ago? For decades, historians dismissed the idea of Europeans visiting North America before Columbus, except for brief Viking settlements. Yet this chamber challenges everything we thought we knew. If the material truly dates back over 2,000 years, it could suggest that explorers with Roman knowledge or those carrying Roman engineering secrets made it to the island long before recorded history recognized European contact with North America. The implications are mind-boggling. This is not just a treasure hunt anymore. It is a potential rewriting of the history of exploration itself. The possibility of a Templar connection adds another layer of intrigue. The Knights Templar were known for safeguarding knowledge, treasures, and religious artifacts after the fall of the Roman Empire. Many historians believe they continued to operate in secrecy after the official disbandment in the early 14th century. If the Templars were responsible for constructing the chamber on Oak Island, it would suggest that they carried Roman knowledge across the Atlantic, carefully choosing a remote and hidden location to protect something of extraordinary value. The precision of the chamber, its durability, and the presence of the dense metal objects all point to a level of planning and foresight that aligns with what we know about Templar methods: secrecy, complexity, and protection. Fans of Oak Island have long speculated about the connection between the Money Pit, Nolan's Cross, and other geometric markers on the island. According to leaks, the location of this metal chamber is aligned with a key point on Nolan's Cross,
but it is not at the center. Instead, it is offset to a precise spot on the outer edge of the formation. This has sparked new theories that the money pit was never intended to hold the main treasure. Instead, it may have been a trap or a decoy designed to mislead treasure hunters for generations. The real prize was always intended to remain hidden, preserved beneath layers of engineering, protective flood tunnels, and now, potentially, a metallic shell that has survived centuries of pressure and decay. One of the most exciting aspects of this discovery is how it fits with previous finds on the island. In earlier seasons, small artifacts like Roman-style pylons and coins were often dismissed as coincidences or contamination. However, if the new chamber is confirmed to be Roman in origin, these past finds suddenly gain a new context. They may represent breadcrumbs intentionally left as markers or clues by the original builders. The consistency of these items with the alleged metallic chamber makes it increasingly difficult to ignore the idea that Oak Island may hold evidence of pre-Columbian European activity at a level far beyond what was previously imagined. The technology behind this chamber is equally fascinating. The lead-silver alloy lining acts almost like a Faraday cage, shielding the interior from corrosion, pressure, and water damage. This may explain why the structure has survived
intact for so long. According to preliminary reports, the density of the metal and its uniform composition suggest highly advanced metallurgical knowledge, far beyond what could have been expected for the period it supposedly originates from. If confirmed, it would indicate that whoever built this chamber had access to technology and resources that challenge conventional historical timelines. The objects inside the chamber are another source of speculation. 3 large rectangular blocks, roughly the size of treasure chests, appear to be solid metal. Their purpose remains unknown. Some theorists suggest they could be containers for sacred objects, possibly religious artifacts like relics or documents. Others believe they could be tools or devices designed for preservation or protection of valuable knowledge. The fact that these objects are so dense and carefully placed suggests deliberate intent. Whoever built this chamber took extraordinary measures to ensure the contents would survive centuries untouched. Another key factor to consider is the difficulty of the excavation. At over 140 feet underground, the pressure and environmental conditions are extreme. Water seepage, soil movement, and the risk of collapse are constant threats. Any excavation must be precise and careful. This is why the Lagina brothers team has focused so heavily on sonar scans, core samples, and detailed planning. Every step in reaching this chamber must account for the safety of the crew and the preservation of what lies inside. This is not just a race for gold. It is a careful, methodical operation that could yield artifacts of global historical significance. The fan community has also played an incredible role in shaping the understanding of Oak Island. Over the years, countless researchers, historians, and enthusiasts have analyzed every map, every frame of the show, and every historical record related to the island. These fan-generated insights are more than just theories. They often provide clues that the production team may integrate into their search strategy. The discovery of this metal chamber may have been influenced in part by decades of fan research. It is a remarkable example of how a global community of armchair investigators can contribute to real-world exploration. For Season 13, the stakes could not be higher. If the chamber contains artifacts connected to the Romans or Templars, exploration in the Americas, showing that highly organized, knowledgeable groups may have reached North America long before previously thought. It could also explain the persistence of the Oak Island mystery. Perhaps the complex tunnels, flood systems, and decoys were not merely designed to protect gold, but to safeguard priceless knowledge or sacred relics, ensuring they survived centuries without discovery. The production team reportedly views this as the most important excavation in Oak Island history. Unlike previous digs, where artifacts were often fragmentary and disappointing, this discovery has the potential to yield intact historical objects, preserved under layers of engineering designed to withstand time itself. The combination of Roman-style construction, metallurgical innovation, and the strategic location beneath Nolan's Cross makes it an extraordinary find. It is a culmination of centuries of mystery, ingenuity, and speculation coming together in one location. As the team continues to prepare for the excavation, viewers can expect to see a focus not just on digging, but on preservation and careful analysis. Each tool, each core sample, and each scan must be handled with precision. The thrill of discovery is paired with the gravity of responsibility. Any misstep could destroy information that has survived for thousands of years. This is not just a treasure hunt. It is a careful attempt to unlock one of history's most elusive secrets, safely and methodically, while potentially rewriting what we know about the world. The excitement surrounding the discovery has also reignited discussions about the real purpose of Oak Island. Could the money pit have been a diversion, a carefully engineered trap designed to protect something far more important? Could the metal chamber and its contents provide evidence of a hidden civilization or secret society operating centuries before modern records? The hints of Roman metallurgy and possible Templar involvement suggest that Oak Island may hold evidence of a network of knowledge and resources previously thought impossible. This is where Season 13 promises to be a turning point. For the first time, the focus may shift from speculation to verification. The metal chamber is a concrete, tangible target. It is a place where the show can move beyond conjecture and potentially reveal something that has existed, hidden and untouched for centuries. Every decision, where to drill, how to preserve the chamber, how to document the process, carries enormous consequences.
Entire season may revolve around this single excavation and the secrets it contains. The three mysterious objects inside the chamber have become the central focus of both the team and fans alike. What could they possibly contain? Are these containers holding gold, or are they something far more valuable in a historical or cultural sense? Some theorists believe the objects might contain sacred relics, religious artifacts, or ancient manuscripts. Others speculate that these metal blocks could house tools, coins, or even maps left behind by early explorers. The level of preservation in the chamber suggests that the items inside were intended to survive centuries, possibly untouched by human hands. The idea that we might be looking at objects deliberately preserved for thousands of years adds a sense of gravity and mystery unlike anything Oak Island has faced before. The potential Roman connection has historians and archaeologists debating the possibilities. If this chamber and its contents can be definitively linked to Roman technology or influence, it would require a complete rethinking of known history. The Romans were master engineers, but their reach into North America has never been conclusively proven. Could the Romans have sent an expedition to the New World? Or did their knowledge and technology make its way here through intermediaries like the Knights Templar or another secretive group? The lead-silver alloy lining suggests advanced metallurgical knowledge that aligns with Roman practices, making this one of the most astonishing discoveries in Oak Island history. Theories about Templar involvement add yet another layer of complexity. The Templars were known to protect treasures, sacred texts, and knowledge passed down from the Roman Empire. Some researchers believe the Templars traveled extensively across Europe and possibly beyond, spreading their influence and safeguarding relics from destruction. If the Templars were responsible for the Oak Island chamber, it might explain why the site has remained untouched for centuries. The intricate tunnels, flood traps, and decoys could have been designed to mislead treasure hunters, while the real treasure remained secure, protected.
Layers of engineering and secrecy. The location of the chamber also provides crucial clues. Being offset on the edge of Nolan's Cross rather than at the center suggests deliberate planning and geometric precision. The original designers may have been using mathematical principles or symbolic geometry to protect the chamber and its contents. This raises fascinating questions about the knowledge and intentions of those who built it. Were they trying to hide sacred relics, preserve ancient knowledge, or leave a message for future generations? The alignment and precision suggest intelligence, foresight, and a clear understanding of engineering principles, which makes the chamber far more than just a storage space. Fan theories have long played a role in shaping the search for treasure on Oak Island. Many ideas that were once dismissed as wild speculation are now being reconsidered. For example, the suggestion that the money pit was never the main target now seems more plausible. The complex flood tunnels, the layered design, and the repeated misdirection could indicate that the pit was a decoy, a distraction to protect something far more important. If the metal chamber contains historical artifacts rather than monetary treasure, it could explain why the original builders went to such lengths to conceal it. The fan community has also contributed to uncovering potential locations and understanding the design of the island. Researchers have overlaid old maps with modern scans, analyzed the positioning of trees and other landmarks, and identified geometric patterns that the team may have overlooked. Many of these discoveries, initially made by dedicated fans, have influenced the decisions of the production team. This unique collaboration between the show and its global audience is unlike anything seen in reality television. It demonstrates how collective investigation and observation can accelerate the discovery process, especially in a place as complex as Oak Island. As the team prepares to excavate the chamber, they are faced with immense technical challenges. The depth of over 140 feet, combined with the potential fragility of the surrounding soil, makes drilling extremely dangerous. Any misstep could collapse the tunnel or damage the chamber and its contents. Specialized equipment, careful planning, and precise execution are required to reach it safely. The team must balance the urgency of discovery with the need to preserve the integrity
Of the chamber and the artifacts inside. It is a high-stakes operation, and every decision could have long-term consequences. The implications of this discovery go far beyond Oak Island. If the chamber contains artifacts that prove pre-Columbian European contact, it could reshape how historians understand the history of North America. Roman or Templar connections would suggest advanced knowledge and international exploration centuries before Columbus. Scholars would have to reevaluate early migration patterns, trade routes, and technological capabilities. The discovery could also shed light on the motivations of secret societies like the Templars and their role in preserving knowledge through time. This is not just treasure hunting. It is uncovering a hidden chapter of human history that has remained buried for millennia. The secrecy surrounding the chamber has also sparked theories about the involvement of other organizations. Some suggest that private collectors, historians, or even undisclosed societies may have known about the chamber for decades. The intentional preservation of the metal-lined room hints at a desire for secrecy and protection. It raises questions about who knew about it, how they kept it hidden, and why it remained undiscovered for so long. The deliberate engineering, combined with the isolated location on Oak Island, suggests that the original builders anticipated centuries of exploration and curiosity. Yet they designed the chamber to remain untouched until the right moment. Every step toward excavating the chamber brings new revelations. The first scans revealed its shape, dimensions, and the presence of the three metal objects. Core samples showed the unusual alloy lining the walls. The next steps will determine whether the chamber has survived intact over centuries. Preservation techniques must be used immediately upon discovery to prevent decay, water damage, or contamination. The team is likely preparing specialized equipment, including cranes, hoists, and waterproof containers to extract the object safely. Every detail matters because the value of what is inside extends far beyond monetary wealth. For viewers, the excitement of Season 13 comes not just from the possibility of treasure, but from the potential historical significance. Unlike previous seasons, where discoveries often led to partial or disappointing finds,